So what a pixel basically does is that it allows Facebook to track actions that a user takes across the site, right? So these actions could be like an add to cart, a purchase, or a view content of a certain page on the website. And in order for Facebook to optimize your ads correctly, you need to have the Facebook pixel set up and running really well. A lot of people get really confused about this because in dropshipping, when you have a general store, you have to test hundreds of different products, right? So I often hear people say things like, oh, do I need a separate store for each niche, or do I need multiple pixels on my store? And the answer is no, right? You only need one general store and you need one pixel within this general store. But I can see the reasons why people ask this question, and in saying that, it's a really good question, and I also asked it myself when I was starting up dropshipping, and I'm going to show you an example of the problem, and this is why people ask whether I should have multiple pixels for each niche on the store, or if I should split up my stores within each niche, right? So let me try and explain the problem. So the thing is, right, that these are the standard conversion events that come in Facebook that come out of the box, right? You've got view content, which means whenever someone views a page on your website, add to cart and purchase, right? If you have a general store, right, and you're selling like a bunch of random different products, right? And say you were testing these 4 products down here, right? So we've got a hoodie, a unicorn toy. You can't actually see this, but it's an NRA t-shirt. So it says like National Rifle Association t-shirt. It's people who love guns. And then you've got a king bracelet here, right? So let's say you're testing these 4 products, right? And when you're testing it, let's say that we get a bunch of add to carts for all these 4 products, right? So heaps of people are adding these 4 products to cart, right? Then let's say that these 2 products here show lots of potential and we get lots of purchases for these 2 products, right? So different people are buying this NRA shirt and other people are buying this unicorn toy, right? So let's say that these 2 products, right, become winners, right? So we start getting like 10, 20 purchases a day of these 2 products on. So what happens is that our purchase conversion event, which is recording through our Facebook pixel, is recording lots of data about people who like to buy NRA shirts and people who like to buy unicorn toys, right? So then, right, say if you want to really scale this, we want to really start pushing the volume of these 2 products, right? What would happen is that we'd have to start creating lookalike audiences, right? And lookalike audiences are based on a conversion event, right? So we would have to create a lookalike audience of these purchases, right? But this is the problem. If we create a lookalike audience of the purchase conversion event, we're making a lookalike of people who buy unicorn toys and people who buy NRA rifle t-shirts, right? These are 2 totally separate audiences. Like, I'm pretty sure that the people who are buying NRA t-shirts aren't going to be buying soft unicorn toys. I mean, they might be, but it's unlikely. And this becomes more complicated when you have multiple products that are potential winners and you're trying to make lookalike audiences, right? So the problem is that when we create our purchase lookalike audience, it's going to be a lookalike audience of people who are into NRA rifle t-shirts and unicorn toys. That's the problem, right? So the solution to this is that we need to be able to segment our conversion events based on certain products, right? So instead of us going and creating a purchase lookalike based on this purchase event with 2 products in it, we need to be able to segment each product in our conversion event, right? So ideally, what we want to make is we want to have one purchase conversion event only based on people who bought this NRA rifle t-shirt, and a separate conversion event based on people who bought this unicorn toy, right? We don't want to mix these 2 things up, and that's where people come to this problem, right? So in order to fix this problem, right, basically the solution is we need to segment each product, right? So if people add, say, this hoodie to cart, right, we need to be able to go out there and segment and say, right, I want Facebook to find people who are likely to add this hoodie to cart, right? Not people who are likely to add all these products to cart. And the way to solve this, right, the easiest way to solve this is through a pixel installation app called Trackify. And I've got here that if you're serious about dropshipping, you need the Trackify app. Because the Trackify app, what it allows you to do is segment conversions based on products, right? So say if like 100 people are adding different products to cart, we can have a separate conversion event for an individual product in that cart. Same as purchase. If hundreds of people are buying different products in the store, we can segment our purchase conversion event for people who buy a specific product. So this is how you supercharge your pixel, right? The Trackify app costs $19.99 a month to run. That's nothing because it will allow you to scale and find much cleaner audiences than the normal pixel installation, right? So yeah, I've got here the data on your pixel is your most valuable asset, right? So I'm more than happy to pay $19.99 for a clean pixel that's going to allow me to scale. So here I've got the normal pixel installation. So if you've already installed the normal pixel through your store, I recommend go and delete that, right? So let me show you where this is in your store and how to remove it. Alright, so in your store, you want to go down to preferences, and then you want to come down to here, and if you've got your Facebook Pixel ID already in here, you want to remove it. You want to delete it. Then you want to go into the App Store and get Trackify app and Facebook Audience Builder. It will prompt you to go in and find your Facebook ad account. So there'll be a whole welcome screen where you can add it. And so just follow the prompts, and Trackify will have a ton of information on how to set it up, which will walk you through it. But my next video in here will be talking more about Trackify, so you understand it and you understand how to test products and find winners using Trackify.